coming back to you just with some cozy vibes. I did watch this video about accommodations, and I watched it probably right when it came out, and I sat on that and I thought about that, and I even took some of her accommodations into thought. And I have endometriosis, like just coming to terms with the fact that I have endometriosis and how to change my life in order to better suit that, rather than trying to like jam endometriosis into my regular life when it clearly doesn't fit, like the wrong puzzle piece or whatever. So I did make up a list of just a couple of my daily accommodations, and I wanted to go ahead and share them literally on some impromptu stuff. I'm like in the middle of my work shift, just went on a quick break type thing, and I just wanted to go ahead and yeah, get it out. Some of these came from other YouTubers, and I'll try and like give them credit wherever I can. So my first one was getting back into bed, just because it's like the first thing you do in the morning. And I did get this from another creator, and that's one of the best things somebody could have told me. I always feel bad about just not having energy at the beginning of the day whenever I feel like I'm supposed to have the most energy, you know. Being told that I can get back into bed was amazing. Taking baths every day as much as possible. With my magnesium, I bought a ginormous like 20-pound bag of Epsom salt, and this was recommended to me by my acupuncturist to help increase my blood flow. You don't have to tell me twice, I love baths. So I bought a bath pillow, everything to try and make that as comfortable as possible. Using a mop to clean the tub, but like the spongy ones, not like the wiggly. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know, I cannot for the life of me, I cannot figure out who told me or like where I got that from, but it's amazing. It's the best thing ever. And a shower chair as well, definitely helpful, like a foldable one so you can take it in and out, so you can like take your baths. But like when I have to wash my hair, a shower chair is also really great. So this one does also have to do with like chores. These are not in any particular order. Having a large dish rack over my sink allows me to break up all of the steps of dishes into at least 3 steps. I have to load the dishwasher, I have to take them out to dry, they have to dry, and then I have to put them away. So that's 3 separate steps. And I don't like to do dishes, so like you don't have to tell me twice, but at the same time, if I have chronic back pain, standing up and drying the dishes and just moving them from one to another, it does waste spoons. If you know, you know. Doing my morning meds, so I really would only take medication at night and have like an alarm for it. But I got a pill case, and it's old now. I mean, I got it from the dollar store, so that's another one, getting a pill case. And go ahead and getting a regimen for morning and night pills has been everything. I won't talk too much about my supplements, but one of the things I have on here is taking Gas X every day. Is definitely helping my endo belly, especially at night when I need it the most. Avoiding gluten. We don't have to talk too hard about that one. It sucks and it's hard, mostly just because I don't like to cook, and processed foods are not that much better for you anyways. Once you learn to accept it, you can kind of get over it. A walking pad and a sitting and standing desk has been just a blessing. I have another one on here, working from home, as if anyone can just come across a work from home job. But I mean, I had to work, I had to put in an application and really go for my role, but it was like an internal transfer, so I feel like I got really lucky. Taking naps. I always have a midday nap. That has been accurate ever since I had surgery, my first excision surgery. I've always had midday naps. I have to. And it's gotten better to where I don't feel like I'm gonna die if I don't take a nap, but it definitely helps my day. And I'm playing fetch with the dog at the same time. So I just started acupuncture. Oh my gosh. It did take 3.5 weeks before I really started to feel relief, but oh my goodness, my hip pain is ridiculous. My right side was excruciating and hellish, and I don't feel it. Like just that one particular spot. It's not like the whole hip has been cleared, but that one particular spot that was giving me hell. Yeah. I don't always do acupuncture. I just started that, but like any sort of like massage or like massage tools, but I may make a whole separate video about specific tools that I use, because to me those aren't, I mean, there are accommodations, but I'll make a whole separate video for those. Meal prepping my breakfast. Actually, this was recommended to me by my acupuncturist as well, just eating the same breakfast every day. And I got into chia pudding. It turns out to be really good for endo because of all of the antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids tend to be great for supporting endo. And it's really easy. I don't like to cook, so this isn't even cooking. This is just mixing chia seeds and coconut milk, and then I use like creamer for sweetener. A heating pad in every cozy spot. So as you can see, I have one over there, I have one right here, I have one in the other bedroom, I have one in the living room. Literally everywhere that I am, there has to be a heating pad on hand. And that's hard because heating pads suck and they tend to die, so it's a whole investment process. Another one, this is a life accommodation, but it's more like I'm forced to do nothing on my period weeks. At least the first 2 days and like the last 2 days tend to be the worst for me. And my household knows. My love, he's so attentive and he like already knows the routine at this point. Logging my symptoms. I use Phendo, P-H-E-N-D-O, to log my symptoms, and I really like that they are affiliated with Columbia University. I'm not affiliated with them, but I just like that, I don't know, it feels like I'm doing something when I use them because they do use it for research studies, and it's just so intricate and I really like it. I actually sent some of the information from there to my acupuncturist. Using my canes and walking sticks, love them, use them as needed. Only, this one is pertaining to school, only taking STEM classes in person, everything else can be taken online. Just for saving spoons and keeping my sanity, there's no reason for me to take the easier classes in person as well. And we're saving gas, I mean, come on. Having a handicap placard saved my life. I had to like jump through a lot of hoops in order to get that, but I got it. I'm still only eligible for the temporary, and I have to get them replaced every 6 months, but I'll take what I can get. Also, I have a pillow bumper for when I'm in the car. It goes around my waist so that the tension of the seatbelt doesn't give me cramps. Cozy clothes and slippers. Pretty much this is all I wear. I don't like having to wear bottoms because, once again, pressure on my abdomen. So just giant t-shirts all of the time, and very loose shorts, very baggy pajama pants and stuff like that. These are my slippers. These ones are going to be my holiday related because it is my birthday week. You have to like the video just because it is my birthday week, sorry. Just because it's pertaining to the holiday season, popping up but not staying long. Just because for me, showing up is very important, but I mean, realistically, I can't stay long. And I make sure people know, like, I'm not gonna leave you hanging, but I can't stay for long, I'm sorry. I hope you understand. This is one of my favorite life accommodations. I don't even think about Christmas until after my birthday. And my birthday is like a week and a day before Christmas. And that's plenty of time to get gifts and to figure stuff out and to decorate. And I'm not a Scrooge. I'll enjoy the season, but personally I'm not inconveniencing myself. And I don't really like to go out of my way to buy gifts. Call me selfish, but most people don't get 2 separate gifts a year. Most adults don't get a birthday gift and a Christmas gift. And you especially, or if you do, shit, I've never heard of it, sorry. This is so unrelated. I think I'm a little bitter. No layovers if you're traveling. Don't even bother. One way and take some medicine. That one will save your life. Ideas that I'm considering is a med or supply cart, just like one of the wheelie around ones. Seems very helpful, and just so you don't have a bunch of crap everywhere. Mine is kind of stuffed into one of these drawers, but it sounds like that is coming up next. And then I'm also considering doing weekly massages as I'm phasing out of my acupuncture. You're really not supposed to do it like forever. They do have maintenance care, which is what I hope I will be getting into in the next couple weeks. And that's it. Those are my accommodations. Thank you for watching. Definitely impromptu and kind of not my best, but I have work brain and everything. But yeah, thank you for watching. I always just have been very down. You get that feeling when you have endo, it's just like, is this gonna be the rest of my life? And you have no reason to think that it won't be the rest of your life because there's no cure. But every once in a while we'll run into opportunities that really feel like this could be a big change. Mine is I just got approved for my hysterectomy. And while I know this is not a cure for endo, I do see this as a treatment to give myself my life back. So during period week and the week before and the week after, I still feel like a human being. Not that I have to justify it, I'm just very excited. Just to say there's light on the end of the tunnel. This has definitely helped my spirits. I've got a couple of weeks, maybe 15 weeks, and I've got some weight to lose in order to just be at my healthiest before surgery, knowing that I'm going to be out for, they said 12 weeks. So yeah, I think I'm going to try to just be more present. Generally when I'm feeling down, I'm just not, when I'm feeling down, I don't like to share, but I don't know, sometimes the ugly has to be shared, or just the thick of it, Yeah, sometimes the thick of it is what people kind of need to see the most. So if you relate to this, please let me know if there are any accommodations that you have, because they really do help. They really do help, like, save lives at the end of the day. So yeah, that's that. Come say bye. She says bye. Oh. Say bye. Oh, you're so cute.